Now, since we are talking about Nigeria at 61, I know, of course, like you said, you were not born in 61 years ago when Nigeria got independent, but of course, you read about it because you are doing a research. So you're also doing a research into the history of the country and food production, which is where we actually concentrated on just now. So Nigeria, as of 1916, how do you see food production? What have you read about food production of Nigeria as of 1916?
Yeah, I can tell you that at that time Nigeria was excelling through the agriculture sector. Food production was not a, a challenge, much of a challenge than it is now. And of course, we had our glory, which was the oil palm. Nigeria, has prospered through its through the agriculture sector, especially the oil, cocoa, other, and of course our cash crops, which of course oil palm is we have cashew. Cashew is also contributing significantly to the overall agriculture sector contribution to the entire GDP. And then what of other crops, even in the livestock, even in the forestry and the fisheries? Yeah, Nigeria has always done well because attention was given to agriculture, as we know that developing countries like Nigeria um, can easily prosper, um, economically through the natural endowment of which is agriculture. So we have comparative advantage over other countries, other parts of the world that do not have this natural endowment. Now, yeah, 61. Why haven't we done, exceeded that? So after 61, after 1960, the oil boom era came by. So history tells us, even while I was studying agriculture in the secondary school, in agricultural science, I remember that when I was reading some of the textbooks um, by agricultural science authors, he reported that the oil boom era made Nigeria um, to neglect its agriculture and focusing on the oil, which has brought us to this time of quagmire. Quagmire in the sense that we are now not food sufficient enough. Food production, why are we not feeding well? The issue of food security is something that we are still, believing, hoping. Yeah, we've not seen it. It's a challenge. And yeah, we know that even at the that yeah, the presence of Nigerian presidents over time, they have also tried to come up with policies and programs which will help to take the country to the next level with respect to encouraging agriculture. We have heard about the Green Revolution. We have heard about the Operation Feed the Nation. We have heard about the Land Use Act of 1978. We've heard of the agricultural development programs. We've heard of DFRI, Directorate for Food, Railroads and Infrastructure. We've heard of NALDA, National Land Development Authority. We've heard about National Accelerated Food Production Program. All of these, they are all in my head. I'm just saying it out of my head because I know about these policies. And, we had also looked at how, those policies have been, contributed at one point. What of the FADAMA, the National Food Development Program, which really had so many promises, and of course it had stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, and so many states have also benefited from that. Yeah, we know recently that President Buhari's agriculture programs have also been recording growth, of about 1.5 or rather 1.6% in the recent GDP report as Nigeria's entire GDP contracted. So, however, so far as revenue from oil keeps trickling and the sector keeps receiving increased attention, while agriculture will be suffering with very little or negligible attention paid by the government, who have over time paid lip service to the consent of our farmers. Now, we are now trying to paint a picture of farming. We are trying to change the issue of calling farmers agripreneurs, so that, because it's a way of rebranding agriculture, so that the young people can also start seeing themselves as potential practitioners, playing diverse roles, even in the farming activity, in the production, in the distribution, like in the logistics, and also, of course, in this era of fourth industrial revolution, to drive, and in this advent of technology, to drive every activity of technology, within the space of the agriculture sector, considering that we have, we are blessed with the crops, livestock, forestry and fisheries, as I earlier mentioned. Yeah, so let me say that a few weeks before Nigeria's 60th anniversary, President Buhari directed that food and fertilizer importers should not be given access to foreign exchange by the Central Bank of Nigeria. And he also added, that the country would rather empower more local farmers and use agriculture as the means to solve unemployment problems among youth. So the most popular agriculture scheme is the Anchor Borrowers Program. That is another policy which was launched by the CBN, and also the president, of course, spearheaded it in November 2015 as a means to merge value chain gap between processing companies and the smallholder farmers. And of course, this scheme has provided farmers with financial opportunities, that provided with a lot of credit opportunities, especially for the smallholder farmers, to increase production. And the CBN said in 2018 that since the inception of the scheme, it has disbursed over 55.5 to 6 billion naira to over 250,000 farmers, who contributed almost 300,000 hectares of farmland for rice, for wheat, for cotton, for soybean, cassava, among others, other arable crops as well. Yeah. So this is actually a very good step that this administration took. So 2 years into the implementation, the program has also contributed to the creation of an estimated 890,000 direct, and 2.6 million indirect jobs. How will they be able to see progress, to record progress in this? Yeah, so the fate of Nigeria is excelling in its economy through the agriculture sector will definitely remain bleak, as always, despite it posing to be a great economic driver and player. So can I say that changing the face of agriculture and farming activity from the use of crude implements and equipment will definitely be a game changer for the economy, for the sector. We are actually at the dancing floor, and we are supposed to dance well. We are supposed to put all the technicalities, all the dancing steps